He's like, you know how Mark Wahlberg said that he would take down the 9/11 plane?
Yeah.
So new Mark Wahlberg thing is he was doing an interview and he said that he could play 18 holes of golf in less than an hour.
Which
thanks
is
to Cardi.
insane. By the way, as someone who golfs, they're like, we have a group of friends and we always go slow, and like we get literally like they come up to us and be like, yo, you got to pick it up.
Right.
And we're playing like 4.5 hour rounds.
He says he does.
Some people play 5.
Well, you have to be
hour
running,
rounds.
and he says, he goes, I would tee off at 6 a.m. and then run down the golf course. We'd hit a drive and then just sprint to the ball, and then the caddies would come with the carts. So, can you imagine if you were, first of all, anyone that's in front of him, imagine this would be a nightmare, the guy behind you. He's like, you look behind you, a guy's sprinting full speed, and it's Mark Wahlberg. So he has to use the same club the entire time, probably.
No, because he's meeting the cat. So the caddies drive up to the ball.
Okay, then why? Then sprinting didn't help if the car got there first. The whole purpose is he's sprinting so he gets there before the caddy.
That is true.
But if you're still waiting for the caddy, then how does the sprinting even help?
Maybe he just hits and then he grabs the club he needs. But the problem is like the thing is sometimes you don't know what club you need until you're like, I'm in the woods. I need this club. I'm on the fairway.
He has to use the same club every time.
Well, no, because he's hitting a drive. You can't hit a drive.
Well, who's doing this with him, too? He has to be by himself.
By himself, for sure.
But the funny part is with this stuff, it's like, it's one thing if you're like, hey, I've got this crazy guy I know that tries to be the first guy at the course and runs the course and plays it with one club, and you're like, this psycho, we know it. It's a whole other thing if it's Mark Wahlberg hitting a ball.
I guess the caddy would be waiting out on the fairway.
Sprinting as fast as he can.
There was a guy on the PGA Tour who did that this year, but I think
he sprinted between balls.
Yeah, he was running because he figured someone told him because he was. I think he had already
been heart rate up.
No, he had already been eliminated from a tournament, or like he was going to miss the cut, or like whatever. So
for being too slow.
No, for just his score. And then someone told him like what the record was, and I think as a joke, he's like, you know what, I'm just going to go for the record.
Oh, as a joke.
He's like, whatever, I'm over anyway.
For the fastest time.
And so I'm just going to try. And he was sprinting from thing to thing.
Well, that's a joke.
But that was
Mark
like a
Wahlberg
joke.
does it dead seriously.
That's a lot of running, dude.
It's ridiculous.
Like you're talking about, assuming you don't hit any shanks, you're still doing like 6,000, 7,000 yards.
Dude, if you had the guy behind you, on the hole behind you, you see him sprinting towards you. So Mark Wahlberg's full of baloney, but I love it. This is what I've been saying this forever, though. That this is what action stars should be. Is they should a little bit believe that they are. The
in
action
real life,
star.
yeah.
And I've been saying that forever. One of the biggest reasons is that like Jason Momoa's stinky action star is he's like. He comes out there and tries to play a tough guy, and then he goes back. And then after the action star movie's done, he goes and talks about how women are so great.
Of course, yeah.
He's actually like how his wife, everything he has is because of his wife, and we need to do better with the environment and just fucking pussy Hollywood shit, right?
Yeah.
You need an action star who's like, Hollywood needs me. Like you want an action star who's like, there's no movie in the world that if I wasn't the star of wouldn't be the #1 hit in the box office. Like that kind of cocky energy.
Yeah, he doesn't have that. I mean, because he has that, but yeah, Momoa does not have that.
No, not a chance.
I just can't. I guess he's so fit that even the running doesn't tire him. Because you're like, if you're like trying to putt and you're just like, like you're like kind of huffing and puffing, it doesn't make for good putting. I guess he doesn't care about his score. I don't know. It's a weird one.
It's so stupid, but I love it, Loki. Okay,
his friends probably fucking hate it.
His friends don't go with him.
Yeah, you want to go for a round? They're like, yeah, not really. I like trying to relax.